Today marked the finale of the third edition of the Moot court competition, which has been in session from Monday to date, where law students from different universities across Africa converged at Kenyatta University School of Law to battle it out for the top position across the continent. Two teams from both Anglophones and Francophones made it to the final, where they presented their cases to a 5-judge bench.
We will deliberate on the standing of the applicant in relation to the preliminary issues of jurisdiction and admissibility, as well as the merits of the first and second issues.
Under the theme of African gender equality, this year's Moot court competition has seen participants engage on how to embrace equality among women and men. And according to Justice Dr. Olanyika Adeniyi, there is a need to enforce equality rather than equity.
For lawyers and for people who are exposed to the issues of law, they might be able to look at the difference. But for laymen, and with regards to the issue of human rights, I think what we are fighting for is equality. In most aspects of life, women are not always treated the way men are treated. So they are not open or have access to the rights that men have, particularly in traditional Africa.
Judge Adeniyi also lauded the students for showing enthusiasm in presentation of cases, highlighting that policymakers should embrace such competition as a way of influencing policy making.
They did very well. The way they were composed and they comported themselves, the way they were able to relate the case to the provisions of law, very brilliant. It would be a good recommendation if policymakers were to put this into consideration and adopt the programs like this, the Moot court programs, to adopt them so that we can be able to assess our students and expose them to legal practice, particularly at the human rights, African human rights legal system.
Finalists from African Nazarene University commended the organizers and stated that such competition improves their legal practice as they continue to build on their career.
The rounds have been quite intense, the practice, the changing of arguments, the restructuring, but it has been worthwhile. It has taken sleepless nights, restructuring.
Presiding judge was our Deputy Chief Justice Emeritus, Dr. Nancy Baraza. So they're really well informed and they've guided us. It's been a very interesting experience for us, very intellectually stimulating.
Their counterparts from the University of Nairobi highlighted the success of the competition, lauding their colleagues for a spirited fight which has enabled them improve their case submission, emphasizing that this year's theme has helped them research and get understanding on how to deal with women human rights in Africa.
Sexually reproductive rights, especially for women, or even the general realization of rights for women in developing countries is at stake. Countries are using excuses such as the economic landscape. Countries are saying that we cannot guarantee this because we are not there yet.
The conversation on equality for women and the promotion of the rights of women is something people have adopted and made it sound like it's a cliche. But really seriously, the rights of women need to be realized. The rights of women are not something that we adopt because it's trending. Seriously, the rights of women need to be recognized.
It being the 4th of December 2024, the African Gender Equality Moot Court competition has come to a close here at Kenyatta University School of Law, Parklands, where participants have highlighted on ways to improve and enforce women human rights in the society as a bid to curb femicide cases in Kenya. Edward Nyamo, KUTV, Nairobi.